Brittany Danielle here. So I am waiting to go into work, so I figured since I'm trying to get back into making the video thing, why not record a video? So here I am. Since I am kind of new to YouTube or new into really making videos, I figured while I wait, a good thing to do would be to start with a get to know me video. So there is a challenge. It's a pretty old article that I found, but they're still pretty rampant on here, so I figured to kick things off on my channel, it'll be a good kind of icebreaker to talk a little bit about me. So I wrote down these questions and I'm going to answer them. Okay, so the first question is, what is your middle name? I guess I kind of said my middle name, and my middle name is on my channel, so my middle name is Danielle. What's your favorite color? Growing up, my color used to be the typical girly pink, but the older I've gotten, actually, I don't have a specific favorite color. My favorite color is pretty much anything that's bright. But surprisingly, I don't really have tons of bright clothing in my wardrobe. That's weird. First best friend. My first best friend was in elementary school, probably 4th grade. Yeah, I think it was 4th grade. And it actually started off where we kind of had this little thing because I thought she was being mean to my cousin who had a crush on her. So I called myself trying to defend him, and then we were saying, oh, well, we should fight. And then her older sister was like, why don't you guys just be friends? And we were like, that works. And then ever since then, we were best friends. I don't see her anymore now, but except for online on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. And so she seems to be doing pretty good, but that's my first best friend. How tall are you? I am 5'3", but I am 5'3 and a half. Funniest, oh no, cats or dogs? Definitely dogs. I love dogs, although I saw a couple YouTubers who had cats that were pretty cute, and a good friend of mine actually has a cat who's pretty cute. So I don't know, cats have seemed to be growing on me, but if I actually went to get a pet for myself, I would definitely look for a dog. Funniest moments throughout school. I don't know, I had a lot of funny moments looking back on it in school. Too many to choose from. How many countries have you visited? None. Other than my own country here in the US of A, I have not visited any other countries. Are you in/have gone to college? I'm not in school, but I have gone to college. I have an associate's degree in psychology, and I was in like 8 classes shy of a bachelor's degree that I did not finish. And I also am a licensed cosmetologist, so I went to a, like a, what do they call it, like a vocational trade school. Favorite/worst high school subject. My favorite class that I ever took in high school definitely was probably speech class, where you do debates and stuff like that. That was super fun. Worst was always math. Something about numbers just got my brain all jacked up. I don't know how else to say it, but I could do it if I really like focused, but whenever I saw numbers, it just not my cup of tea. Favorite drink? My favorite drink, if I had to pick, I love water. Water is definitely something a drink I can't go without. Anything else I could, but if it was something outside of H2O, like if I have a special taste for something, I definitely love cranberry spritzers. And I like to make my own cranberry spritzers where I pretty much mix lime Perrier water with cranberry juice, or the cranberry sparklers by Ocean Spray. Favorite animal? Obviously, dogs have been animals that I've grown up with, so my favorite dog, I would say, is definitely a poodle. I've grown up in a house with 4 poodles. They are no longer here with us anymore. R.I.P. But other than that, like if I go and get another dog again, I would go for a poodle, but I would go for the standard poodle, which is the big one if you are not hip to the poodle game. Tea or coffee? Oh no, I'm sorry. Favorite perfume? I can't say that I have one that is just the ultimate favorite. I don't mind mixing it up, trying different things. But in the past, out of all the ones I've used, I'd say that Calvin Klein's Euphoria was definitely a favorite. Tea or coffee? Tea. Although I do like coffee, but I have a caffeine sensitivity more than most. Like, it really jacks me up. I'll literally be like all day long and probably talk entirely way too much, which I already talk too much, so me and coffee just don't mix. But every now and then I will have a little sippy sip of a coffee. But if I had to choose, definitely tea. I can drink plain tea, unsweetened. Like when you go out and you get iced tea from places how you put sugar packets in it, I can drink that by itself. Almost any tea I can drink totally unsweetened. I just love tea, and there's like a tea for everything you could possibly think of. Your stomach, energy, all kinds of stuff. What would you name your children? I have names picked out, but I will not disclose that. Everybody, if you haven't actually had the kid yet and named them, you don't give out your names. What sports would you or have you played? I did tennis and I sucked at it, and I also did cheerleading, which is a sport, and I sucked at that too. So had to look around because I don't want to look weird in my car. I'm not used to this. But yeah, so tennis was a sport that I played, but there is no sport that I'm actually good at, but I have played it. Favorite book? Definitely right now, well, growing up when I was a kid, my favorite book was Jade Green. It was kind of like a mysterious suspense book, and I also loved Tuck Everlasting as a kid. But the older that I've gotten, I don't read like fictional books often. I don't really read much of anything besides the Bible, and I love the Bible. It's got great wisdom in there, and the stories are like, if you really get into it and read it, I mean, it is on a whole nother level. They got something about everything in there. Favorite YouTubers? I love Jamie and Nikki, the Daily Davidsons, TJ and Tiffany. I've also been just recently watching these other YouTubers, De'Ara and Ken. I hope I'm saying their names right. They're pretty funny and they have some pretty funny videos. But those would be the ones. But the ones that I watch every now and then pretty regularly would be Jamie and Nikki and the Daily Davidsons. Favorite movie? Selena. Single? Oh, well, actually, Selena is my ultimate favorite movie, only because I love Selena as a singer, but it's also one of the most saddest movies because I love her as a singer. So other than that, I love anything that is like a romantic comedy, like, I don't know, just bubbly stuff. I love Legally Blonde too. It's a guilty pleasure. I love that. But I also do love movies like Enough, the good classics. Single or taken? I am taken, happily married of 7 years. Ideal first date? I don't know. I'm married, so not really hip to the dating game. Other than, I don't know, anything that we could do to spend quality time together. Doesn't matter what it is, but anytime we can spend quality time and just talk and have fun and laugh, that's ultimate date night for us. How many boyfriends have you had? That don't even really matter, do it? Because I'm married. But my husband was my first real official boyfriend, so. Favorite childhood memory? Too many to choose from, but I don't know. I have a lot. All the way down from maybe things that my mom may have made or cooked that was a real fave that I look forward to as a kid that she would make, which every now and then I still get some of those. I don't know. I can't really think of a favorite childhood memory like off the top of my head. Any siblings? I have 2 big sisters. Languages you speak well? Only English. One day I would like to tackle another language, but I don't know when that day will come. Fashion sense. Describe your fashion sense. I don't feel like I have one. I pretty much just, when I go to the store, whatever I like, I buy it. I don't really consider myself to be the most fashionable. I like to be cute but comfortable. I don't know. My style is super chilled and laid back. Anytime I can throw on jeans and a t-shirt and flip-flops or sandals or just a dress, I'm down with that. And really the reason why I really love dresses is because you don't really have to do much. You just throw on a one piece and that's it. Favorite restaurant? My family, we love a Thai restaurant called Archie's here in Las Vegas. That's definitely my favorite restaurant if I have to pick was Archie's. And other than that, I love Mexican food, and Mexican restaurants. Favorite TV show? King of Queens. I'm the ultimate King of Queens fanatic. I love me some Doug and Carrie Heffernan. Mac or PC? I guess Mac. I love Apple products, so. Phone you have? Obviously, I like Apple's products, so I have an iPhone. An iPhone 6 Plus. One bad habit. It's getting hot in my car, and I had to turn the I turned the car off because I didn't want to waste my gas. But it's getting hot. I'm gonna have to turn this car back on. One bad habit. I'm a huge procrastinator. Like, I literally wait till the last minute to do everything. When I think of stuff, it takes me forever to do it. It doesn't matter what it is. That's something I'm trying to work on. It could be anything like doing my hair. I might be like, oh man, I feel like getting my hair braided. If I say that, I probably will, it'll take me about a good 5 months before I actually go get my hair braided. I just take forever to do stuff. I've been like that for a long time, and I really need to work on that. But that's probably my worst habit is I procrastinate. I'll be like, oh, okay, I need to be out of the house by 8 o'clock, so I need to get up by 6:30 and be done getting dressed by 7:30 so I can for sure be ready to leave by 8, and I'll probably wake up at 7. So, but I'm working on that. I will overcome that bad habit. All right, guys, so that was, I believe that was 30 questions about me. So yeah, again, I'm new to YouTube, so that'll give you guys a little bit of a backstory about who I am. You'll probably see a bunch of random stuff on my channel because I'm a pretty random person, so I can't say like, oh, this is a beauty channel, this is a this and that channel, this is a random channel. But it's pretty much going to be vlogs. But yeah, so comment if you want to know more about me. You can subscribe because obviously I want to have more subscribers. Yeah, that was 30 questions about me.